Okay, yes, we're in a different location today because here's the thing. I didn't want to carry all of these books out of my living room where my bookshelves are into my bedroom because it was just a lot. Like, I literally reorganized my shelves yesterday and I should have filmed this video before then because I just like ripped them apart pulling all these books down. But we gotta do it. It's haul time. So here are all of the books that I've accumulated over the past couple of months. I normally do these like quarterly-ish. So a lot of these are going to be for my birthday. That was last month. I felt so much love, not only like just in gifts, but just like in messages and things. I genuinely had such a good birthday this year because I just felt so absolutely loved. I'm not good at like sentimental shit though, so you know what, let's just like, somehow like gotta bring a joke in here. I don't have one, but yeah, let's just jump into the book haul. So some of these are for my birthday, some of these are just other books that I've bought or accumulated over the past couple of months. So yeah, let's jump in here. I don't have these in any particular order either. It was just how I kept track of them on my phone and then pulled them off the shelves. So it's gonna be a big mix here. So let's start out over here. So in Chaos We Reign, the fourth book in, what is this series called? The Midnight Mayhem series. So Sonia, she sent me a gift of a couple of like fall themed books. So this was one of them in here. I still need to read books 2 and 3 to obviously get to this one, but I love these covers. I think they're so pretty and I am really excited to keep going with the series because here's the thing, the first book did confuse me, but I'm intrigued enough, especially by the third book, and I've heard really good things about this fourth one that I want to keep going in it. Thank you so much to Sonia for this, and in that same package she had sent Losers by Harley LaRue Part 1. Loved this, read this for the Out of Bounds book club, and I gave this 4 stars. I did really enjoy this one. It didn't need to be this long and a duet. I don't think so, but I'm really happy to be back with Manson and Jessica and the rest of the guys. Then for hitting 7K, Nikki had sent me the Mindfuck series by S.T. Abby. I love this. This is one of my favorite books that I read all year. Technically, it's like 5 books into one in this bind up, but I am so freaking happy to own this. Thank you so much, Nikki, for sending this to me. This was amazing. If you haven't read this series yet, it's a female serial killer and an FBI profiler who's trying to catch her falling in love, and it is so freaking good. I am a Lana Meyer stan forever and always. Then I bought Reminders of Him a while ago, and then I just buddy read this with one of my friends recently, and I really enjoyed this. I gave this one 5 stars. It's definitely not as much, I think, like romancy. I will put it more in like the women's fiction category. Like obviously, yes, there is romance in it, but it definitely leans more into women's fiction, which I think Colleen Hoover's books tend to do. Then I also bought when it released, It Ends With, or not It Ends With Us, It Starts With Us. I liked it. Did this book need to exist? I don't personally think so. I did enjoy my reading experience with this, though. I gave it 4 stars. It does kind of bother me that this one's shiny and It Ends With Us is matte, but it's okay. The cover's pretty. I'm glad to own it. I liked it, but I don't see myself rereading this one over and over like I've done with It Ends With Us. Then Jess had sent me The Heir by Sophie Lark. Again, when I had hit 7K, I am so excited to get to this series. I'm starting the Brutal Birthright series, and because here's the thing, I've been told you need to read them in order, so I'm going to go in order, but I'm most excited to get to the Kingmaker series, and I love these covers. They're thick books too. They're nice and floppy, and they're just beautiful, and thank you, Jess, for sending this one to me. I'm so excited to get to this series. Then Cheyenne had sent me Haven by Rebecca Weatherspoon. This is our Smut Club pick for December, so if you haven't read this already, join in with us, and if you have already read it, make sure that you join us for our live show. We haven't set that date yet, but, or at least as the day that I'm filming this. We might have already set it by the time that this video goes up, but anyways, very excited to read this one. I've had this on my radar for a long time, and like I have high expectations. One with the cover of it, and then also the series is called the Beards and Bondage series. So I have expectations. So I'm very excited to read this. Then Sam had sent me The Penalty Box. This is the 3rd book in the Vancouver Wolf series. I love how these look on the shelves, like their spines, the colors of them are really pretty. And so this one is a hockey romance, and it's mafia as well, I think, in this one. Very excited to absolutely have loved the first 2 books in the series. I gave both those 5 stars, so I'm really excited to get to The Penalty Box. Let's do this one right then too. Puck Me Secretly, the 1st book in the Vancouver Wolf series. Tori sent me this one, and I loved this book. It was so addicting when I read it last year. Like, yes, some of the plot gets a little outrageous towards the end, but I was like, I truly couldn't care. This book was addicting. Loved it. And again, pretty colored spine, and very happy to own this. So once again, thank you, Sam and Tori, for sending these to me. And then Mystic Box. What month was this? I don't even remember, but it was the Callie Hart Mystic Box. I am a Mystic Box subscriber, so it's the Blood and Roses series by Callie Hart. The beautiful sprayed edges. They're not matte, which I'm not like crazy about, but it's okay. Really pretty gold on it, and I love the spines. And so this is the whole series. This was part 2 or volume 2 with it. Again, beautiful covers. This sprayed edge is my favorite. I think that is so stunning. So I haven't read these yet, and honestly, I don't know if I want to read my special editions. I don't like reading them. I know that you can. I just don't like to do that. I like keeping them in beautiful, pristine condition. So I will probably read them on Kindle, but I'm pretty sure this is 6 books within the 2 volumes. So very excited. I love Mystic Box. They're the only book box that I'm subscribed to, and I will be a subscriber probably forever, because I just am absolutely obsessed with their books and their editions, and they're all like dark romances, which obviously I love. Okay, next up, for my birthday, my friend Claudia over on Instagram, she sent me the next 2 books in the Ice Planet Barbarian special edition series. So Barbarian Mine is book 3, or no, this one is book 3. Barbarian Lover, I think, is book 3. Beautiful colored spines. I'm so obsessed with these covers. I think they're so pretty. I mean, the original covers were like campy, but these ones I just think are so stunning. And the 5th one was recently unveiled. I don't think it's for sale yet, but when it is, I will definitely be buying it because I love them and they look so pretty on my shelves with the spines, and it's just such a fun series. Next up, for my birthday, Jess sent me Blame It on the Tequila, the 2nd book in the Blame It on the Alcohol series by Fiona Cole. Love this one. Absolute favorite. I cannot wait to take it to Book Bonanza next year to get it signed by Fiona Cole, and love it. Thank you so much, Jess, for sending that one to me. And then I also got Blame It on the Champagne from Paperback Passionista on Instagram. Make sure you go and check out her account. She has beautiful aesthetic pictures, and then also her TikTok as well. Love her TikToks. And she sent me Blame It on the Champagne. Once again, thank you so much for this. I'm very excited once again to take it to Book Bonanza next year to get it signed, and I now have this completed collection. Where is the other one? The other one's in here somewhere, but loved this one. Marriage of Convenience, boss employee, hate to love romance. So good. Then my friend Amanda over on Instagram sent me First Semester by QB Tyler for my birthday. So this is the special editions of these. I don't own the original editions, and because I don't like love those covers, but I love these special editions. They're just so simple and clean and cute. Love First Semester. One of my favorites from QB Tyler. Student teacher, college romance. Thank you so much, Amanda, for sending this to me. Absolutely love it and love you. Oh, here's Blame It on the Vodka. Okay, so Tori actually got an extra of these. I think she had maybe already bought one, and then she got another one from like a PR company. So she was like, do you have this one yet? And I said, no. So she sent it to me. Tori, thank you again for sending this to me. And she had like a cute little, oh, where's the note? I had it the note with it. She had like cute little stationery with like a cute little Novel Life sticker on it. But I haven't read this one yet. This is the only one in the series that I haven't read yet, but I'm very excited to. And yeah, they just look so pretty together on my shelves. Like the spines again with like the little pop of neon. So pretty. Okay, and then Claudia was unhauling some books. So she sent me and Amanda a picture of them, and she was like, do you guys want any of these before I get rid of them? And she had 3 special editions in there. One of the special editions I've been on the hunt for so long, but like I didn't want to pay an outrageous amount for it. And she was unhauling it, and I was like, girl, I need some of those. So the one that I had been looking for the longest time is The Truth About Tomorrow by B. Celeste. This is a Hello Lovely box edition. Look at this spine. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? This is beautiful. One of my favorite taboo romances ever. 5 freaking stars. Like one of my favorites that I read back in 2020. And I'm so happy to have this special edition. Claudia, I can't believe that you were unhauling it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then she was also unhauling the Welcome to the Dark Side special edition by Gianna Darling from Hello Lovely box. So once again, I was like, I will take that one too if you are going to get rid of it, because I just really want to collect special editions of my favorite books. I'm not like the biggest, like I don't buy a lot of like book box versions of books unless if they're either my favorite books or from my favorite authors, and Gianna Darling is one of the ones that it's like I want to just have like as many editions as possible of her books. So I got this one as well from her. And then lastly was Waking Olivia by Elizabeth O'Rourke. Again, the Hello Lovely edition of this book. Loved Waking Olivia, one of my favorites from last year. And yeah, I was like, if you are getting rid of it, I will gladly give it a new home. So that's those. And then these two, again, were from Sonia in that like spooky season box that she had sent me. So Blood Orange by Karina Halle. So this one goes along with that other, I think it's a duet, but it's like different characters. And I think this one's student teacher, right? But it's like paranormal. Blood Orange, very excited. I wanted to get to Black Sunshine, which is the first book that like goes along with this one. And I didn't get to it this fall, but I do still really want to get to it. Next year is just going to be the year of like reading books when I feel like reading them and not being like, oh, you should save that for like fall time when it's spooky. Just read it whenever you want to read it. So thank you again to Sonia for sending me that one. And then also The Madhouse by Liza James was in that. So excited for this one. I think this book is like stunning. Wait, where's the formatting? Are you joking? Are you joking? Stunning. And I'm going to be reading this one this month because we picked this for our Out of Bounds book club pick. So if you haven't read this one yet, it's FF Stepsister, dark, I think like Lizzie Borden-esque vibes. I'm into it. Okay, we're like halfway through. Done with the stacks over here. Let's kind of shift to be over here. Okay, so then Avery from Ava Romance Reads, she sent me Beautiful Nightmare for my birthday. Thank you so much, Avery. I freaking love you, sweet friend. And this one is the second book in, it's the duet. What is this duet called though? I don't know what the Dark Dreams duet. I do own Beautiful Nightmare, or no, Dangerous Temptation is the other one. I do own it. I haven't gotten around to it, but I'm really excited to. And thank you once again, Avery, for sending me that one. And then Songs of the Hunted by Kay Fournier, but it's Bethany Chris writing as this like new pen name. So she had like an ARC sign up to sign up for, so I signed up for it and she sent this. I am so excited to get to this. It's like a dark mermaid fantasy romance. Like, say less. I'm very excited. And I know Tori from Novel Life, she loves Bethany Chris. So I've been wanting to read some of her backlist just because I know Tori like loves her so much. So I'm very excited to give this one a go. And yeah, definitely is going to be like a priority read for me in 2023. Next up for my birthday, Sam sent me Liar, which is the 5th book in the Voyeur series by Fiona Cole. Slowly but surely collecting that series as well. And once again, I'll be flying with this to Texas to get it signed by her. Love it. This cover is, I think that it's safe to say this is my favorite cover in the Voyeur series. Like, are you joking? That's stunning. So anyways, love you, Sam. Thank you again for sending me that one. And then Danielle from Danielle's Reading Corner sent me Sick Fucks by Tilly Cole for my birthday. So this one, I'm going to be reading this month. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I'm doing it for a Banned Forbidden Taboo reading vlog. So I will be reading this probably within the next like week or two. Very excited to get to it. Very, very dark Alice in Wonderland reimagining, but like I've heard like insanely dark things about it and obviously it got banned. So I'm really excited to read it. So thank you, Danielle, for sending me that one. And then Nikki sent me this one for my birthday, Sin and Discipline by Lily White, one of my favorite books that I've read this year. So good. Student teacher and piano teacher, or not student teacher. Yeah, student teacher. Am I dumb? Piano teacher and student. Gives me very similar vibes to Dark Notes. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Can't say enough good things about this book. And yeah, if it's not in my top 10, if it like just gets bumped out, it will at least be an honorable mention. Loved this one. I'm very happy to own it. Thank you again, Nikki. You know how much I love you. What Was Meant to Be by QB Tyler. Had to buy this one as soon as it became live. Loved it. 5 stars. If you haven't read QB Tyler yet, then I don't know what you're doing watching my channel because I literally talk about her, I don't know, in probably at least a video a month, but this is her newest release. It was so freaking good. It's Godfather, parents' best friend, age gap, second chance, angsty, there's pegging, wild stuff, so good. And also, I about cried when I saw the acknowledgements in the back, because that's my name right there, and I about cried. It's so insane. Still to see it, like, even, like, I saw it obviously on the ARC copy, but then seeing it, like, in paper, like, that's my name. That is so wild to me. Love it. Love you, QB. And then, oh, I should have put this as Sin and Discipline together. This was the other one that Nikki sent me for my birthday. Unconditional. One of the last books that I had left for my QB Tyler collection to have. So love it. Love this cover. So like angsty and moody and just a hot cover. Then Cheyenne for my birthday sent me one of my favorite books. And I know she's been loving Shanora Williams this year too. Wanting Mr. Kane, the first book in the Wanting Mr. Kane series. Love this cover, love this book, especially look at the back, because obviously I didn't know the back when I was reading it because it's like the ebook. Beautiful, beautiful, loved it, love this book. Oh, my favorites this year. Thank you, Cheyenne. I love you. Then Caitlin from the Love Librarian sent me the first 3 books in the Like Us series by Kristen Becker-Ritchie. I know she loves the Addicted / Calorie Sister series, and I know she loves this one. And I think, did you say, Caitlin, right, that this is your favorite couple from it? I'm pretty sure you said this was your favorite couple. So anyways, it's MM Bodyguard romance, and it's the first 3 books. So these ones all follow Mafi and Pharaoh, and Mafi is Lillian Lowe's son. I am so freaking excited to get started on this series. You have no idea. I loved the Addicted / Calorie Sister series this year. As you guys know, I did a whole reading vlog for them. Do we want to see a vlog for these? Do we need to do that again? I don't know. That was like editing a movie. That was probably my longest video I've ever done, but I really love doing it. And thank you so much, Caitlin. I love you, girl, and I cannot wait to read these, and I cannot wait to meet you next year. I can't wait to meet all my book friends in person next year. It's gonna be so fun. Next up, I had to buy it as soon as it came out, King of Wrath by Anna Huang. Her first book in the Kings of Sin series. She's an auto-buy author for me. I read this, not the month that it came out. I think I read it the month after because I was kind of busy, but loved it. Not as much as the Twisted series, but I do still have high hopes, and I think this cover is stunning, and I love the spine, and I'm hoping that all the spines are gonna be like different colors, like maybe this one's red, and then maybe the next one will be like, or maybe, you know, like the King of Envy will be like green or something, like all jewel tones. Then I had to buy this one as soon as I finished reading it, which I rarely ever do, but I loved this book so freaking much, and that is Where the Mountains Meet the Sea by A.R. Breck. I need to read more by A.R. Breck ASAP because this book absolutely wrecked me. I've talked about it quite a bit already on my channel since I read it. The formatting is literally stunning. One of the most tragic, beautiful romances I've ever read in my entire life. I loved it, and I needed to own it. Then, really like one of my most prized possessions now is this book that Zay sent me for my birthday, which Zay, I cannot thank you enough for sending this to me. And that is Credence by Penelope Douglas, but I think this is the Hello Lovely box, right? It is. I was so sad when I missed out on this edition, and I've been hunting for it, but obviously people resell it for like an insane amount of money, and I'm not about to spend that on one book. But then I had said in like a video of mine that I was like, oh, I think this is like one of the last Penelope Douglas editions that I need to track down, because obviously Penelope Douglas is my favorite author. I own pretty much every single kind of edition you can get of their books, at least in like the US. Like I don't have like international editions, but this was one that I had been missing, and Zay had seen that video, and she messaged me and she was like, I'll send mine to you. And I was like, don't play with me. And she sent it to me for my birthday. Zay, I love you. I love voice memoing with you, and I'm in awe still that I own this. I have it displayed on my bookcases in the new way that I set them up, because I'm just like, I just need to look at it and acknowledge that I have it every single day. So once again, thank you so much. Okay, next up, Victoria from Victoria Romance Reads sent me The Savage, which I think, is this the last book in the Kingmaker series? I think so. Like I said, I haven't read them yet, but again, I love these editions. Thank you so much, Victoria, for sending this one to me. I also cannot wait to meet you at a book signing next year, and I'm so excited to have a fellow tall person in pictures. It's a lonely place being the tall girl in a picture, but very excited to have this. And I think this is the one that, no, it's The Bully that I'm most excited for, but this is the one that I'm probably like second most excited for, because I remember when this one came out, there's a lot of talk. Is her name Sabrina? A lot of talk about Sabrina, and she has piqued my interest. Then Jess from Honest Fiction sent me The Bully. I know how much she loves Sophie Lark and loves this series, so I am really, really excited to get to these, especially this one, because I've heard that the hero in this one kind of has like a Damon type arc from the Devil's Night series, because like Damon was like garbage rat in the first book, like you hated him, and then by his book I was like, I will protect you from everyone and everything. And I think Dean is kind of the same way with like his character redemption arc, so I'm very excited to read this. And also I just love the tiger. I think this is stunning. Thank you, Jess. And then Carrie from Booked for Romance sent me Midnight Mass by Sierra Simone. I'm really trying to get to this year. So this is like the novella for Tyler and Poppy from Priest by Sierra Simone. Love these new covers. Very excited to have this. Also, look at just how cute it is. The fact that I can just like hold it in one hand. It's so freaking adorable and beautiful at the same time, and I will be taking it to see Sierra Simone at Book Bonanza next year. So thank you so much, Carrie. And lastly, I forgot to grab Gleanings. Jeez, okay, I'm too lazy to go and grab it. I also bought Gleanings by Neal Shusterman on my birthday when I went shopping with some of my friends, but we went to Barnes & Noble and I bought that one, so pretend I'm holding it. And then we went to Half Price Books and I found 2 gems. My Half Price Books never has a good romance section and they never have indies. And I found Love Unexpected by QB Tyler, the special edition hardcover of this. I was mind blown. So of course I had to buy this. And then I found Deliver Us by Pam Godwin, which is the bind up of the first 3 books in her, what's the series called? I don't know what the series is called, but it's Deliver, Vanquish, and Disclaim. And it's the box set of the 3 books. And I found this there too. And I was like, oh, I was mind blown. So of course I had to buy this. I'm also seeing Pam Godwin at Book Bonanza next year and I will be taking this. I haven't read the series yet. I do own Deliver on Kindle on like my ebook, but I wanted to own this beautiful bind up because I think these are stunning. When she came out with them, I really wanted to get them, but obviously they're like expensive. Then I got one at Half Price Books. What a steal. That's it. That was a decent chunk of books and I'm not looking forward to putting them all back on my shelves. So that might be a tomorrow me problem. But anyways, once again, I cannot thank you all enough. Anyone who sent me a book, I am seriously so appreciative of you. I'm so appreciative of this community and I felt so much love on my birthday that I really can't like say thank you to everyone enough who sent me a message, who left me a comment, who watched my birthday video and wished me happy birthday in the comments there, that sent me a book. I truly felt so loved on that. I don't know what else to say. I'm happy to have all these books on my shelves in my collections. So anyways, that is it for today's video. I don't know what's coming next. Well, I know I have it planned out. I just can't remember offhand. But anyways, that is it for today's video and I will see you when I see ya.